Yeah, that's right. Everyone smash the likes like MP Gaming in the chat. Big up all. Football has come to a standstill. This time, it's for different reasons. Not because of COVID. We all know why. Her Majesty the Queen passing away yesterday, aged 96. R.I.P. I don't agree with the football, though. I don't agree with the football being taken off at all. Now, it's controversial, as I might sound. People need things at the weekends right now. With all the doom and gloom that's going on. With energy prices and bloody post-Brexit and post-COVID and new Prime Minister in charge and union strikes across the country and different companies and you name it. We need sport, guys. We need sport. I don't understand. Maybe I understand like tonight's fixtures, yeah, fair enough. But come on, man. I can't believe why football. What I don't understand. Someone explain to me the reasons for it. I need to know. I get that the Queen has gone. I get that, but it's 2022. We can show our respects by singing loud and proud. Thousands of them fans in stadiums, all at the same time. Missed the mark big time. Missed the mark. I'm gonna get your comments in on screens. 1 second. No football till October the 2nd. Yeah. So let's have a look at this. So first of all, this is the update on the FA fixtures. So FA update on football fixtures this weekend. Her Majesty the Queen was a long-standing patron of the Football Association and has left a lasting and indelible legacy on our national game. As a mark of respect following the passing of Her Majesty the Queen, English football has united to postpone all football fixtures between the 9th and the 11th of September. The FA can confirm that all football fixtures across the Barclays Women's Super League, Barclays Women's Championship, the Vitality Women's FA Cup and the Azure FA Trophy will also be postponed this week. All of grassroots football as well, guys. Not just the professional, but all grassroots football, which includes my son. My son won't be playing on Sunday either for grassroots. So all of the FA, because you have to be registered to play for all grassroots footballs, are not playing. Yeah. So, looking at the fixtures, Leicester City, my team, will not be playing on tomorrow. And by the sounds of it, next week, I can imagine will be cancelled too, because I don't know how long it's going to take for the funeral to go ahead and everything else, but I can imagine that's going to happen next. So, give or take, the next game will be against Forest on the flipping 3rd of October, which is an 8 o'clock kickoff. That looks like the next fixture for Leicester City Football Club. Yeah. So, let's see what's trending on Twitter. Oh, look, Royal Mail's trending. Oh, The Rock's got his face in it as well. Oh, beautiful. He's no doubt about it. He's threw a video out to the Queen. Get your comments in. Get your questions in. I want to speak to you guys because I have no idea what we're going to do this weekend. I really don't. I really, really don't. Let's have a look who's here. You will mourn the old bag whether you want to or not. Of course I will. Of course I will. She's an absolute legend. That's all we know. All we know is the Queen. She's on every coin. She's on every coin, on every note for all of our lives. All of our lives. Look at that form. Where's Winks? Where's Winks? Where is he? Where is he? Look at that form. I don't know who made that. T-Boys TV, absolutely nothing to do, mate. Bored out of my mind. I know, we all rely on sport, and to take it away from us at the weekend, I I don't know. Thankfully, we've got SmackDown tonight. So thankfully, we've got some wrestling to watch. Because if it wasn't for the wrestling... And by the way, I went to the Clash of the Castle last week in Wales. It was phenomenal. What an event. They know how to put on an event. They know how to put on a sporting... Some of you won't say it's sport. Sporting entertainment event and a half. Man, it was like a... It's a pantomime, but a violent one. It was a violent pantomime. You know, they all know the outcomes, but we don't as fans. So it was brilliant to watch. I loved it. The spectacle of it. The storylines were brilliant as well, and still going on Raw. If you watched Raw, that was fantastic as well. I love the whole Rey Mysterio stuff going on with his son Dominic, and the woman that is Rhea Ripley, just kind of just pulling him, you know, away from his dad. I love it. Great TV if you're into it. But yeah, to the football, I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. Is this pausing football going to burn future for Leicester? Gives players time to get their heads straight. Well, that's what I was going to go on to next. That's what I was going to go on to next, MP, was the fact that this gives Brendan Rodgers longer to either sort it out and dig himself out of a very, very big hole that I don't think he will be able to manage to dig out of. I think he's going to need a ladder that, unfortunately, I don't think exists. Or this gives Leicester time to get rid of him and get someone in and have time to get used to the players. What would you do? I know what I'd do. I'd get rid and get someone else in now. Thomas Tuchel, throw the money at him. Throw everything at him, the checkbook. Let him write what he wants himself. Government will use the Queen dying as a distraction tactic. Yeah, they will do. In fact, I think what's been going on over the course of the last probably year, I think next will be the banks will crash next. That's next on the agenda. Banks will crash and then there'll be rioting. That's next. You'll see. Start drawing out all your money. Mind you, your money's probably not going to be worth much soon because it's got the wrong face on it. Now I've got King Charles III. Wrong face, maybe that will be void soon as well. So the plan's in motion by the government. Not saying they killed the Queen off. I'm just saying that something's going to happen. At some point, something else is going to happen. So call me a conspiracy theorist, all you want. This suspension is silly. And says Wacko's World. Well, we can sing and respect the Queen with football, unless you're a Liverpool fan. Yeah, I don't understand what that's all about either, to be honest with you. No idea what's going on there. It's a disgrace. How can they let rugby and cricket... No, I think the cricket has been cancelled, City Blue, I believe. But what happened to Lee Gunner? I don't know what happened to Lee Gunner. What do you mean? I was on his channel earlier. Who is Lee Gunner? Lee Gunner is an Arsenal fan, and he's a pal, really. Lee, I miss Lizzie already, says Redface. Only been gone 24 hours, mate. You worry too much. You ain't going down, bro. We'll be fine. 10 days until the funeral, so maybe the football might go ahead next weekend then. Who knows? We'll find out, obviously, a little bit more in the way. Yes, CM Punk fan. Speaking of CM Punk, did you see what happened with AEW? Did you see all that? Now, All Out was a banging pay-per-view. The return of MJF was needed. I didn't think he was going to come back, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure if it was all a work or not. But the return of MJF as the Joker, coming back, and the whole aftermath. What was that about? The Elite, the EVPs, Raw, and bloody CM Punk battling, the weird conference about Colt Cabana and Punk. I don't know what's going on there, but it don't look like Punk's going to return because he's injured, so he's going to be out for 6 to 8 months. So it was a great year, summer of Punk, that didn't happen because he was previously injured with a foot injury. Comes back for 2 weeks ago on Dynamite, loses it in 3 minutes clean to Moxley, really weird. And then has his rematch, because all champions get rematches in every kind of sport. It was a strange one to end. Because where do we go from here? They're all suspended, the titles have been stripped, and they didn't explain it on TV. It's not like a casual fan can just tune in. It's not like a casual fan can just tune in to Dynamite and understand what's going on if they don't read what goes on behind the scenes on your dirt sheets and stuff. So for me, it was all a bit muddled up. But enough of wrestling, because I know not all of you are into it. Might just watch the wrestling. Used to watch it all the time. I'll be honest with you. You should watch AEW. You should watch AEW. If you like your wrestling, you should watch AEW. Leeds a disgrace. How can they let the rugby though on? So City Blue. And I do maybe fake, but it's one of the hardest sports out there to master. You gotta be. They're almost like circus acts, aren't they? They travel all year round. They're not just on TV once a week. They are constantly doing something off the scenes in house shows, wrestling all fucking week, traveling. So, yeah, fair play to wrestlers. I don't know how they do it, to be honest with you. No wonder half of them die at a young age, though, isn't it? During international break, though, they should let our players stay and play our postponed games, says... It's not going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Still Brendan, then get Thomas. Tuchel is the man. If you're bored, you can play FIFA 23 career mode or eFootball 2023. I could do, but to be honest with you, I've not got the time. I've got 15 minutes. And then I'm going to have to go and sort out some food for everyone because I've got family over tonight. Good shout. Could do FIFA Continental. I could have, but I'm not going to. Not now. It's impossible now. Funny how a Leicester fan is unhappy with a week's football when it provides his manager with prolonged time off the pitch to sort the on-pitch. I'll be honest with you, mate. It's not... I don't think anything is going to fix Brendan Rodgers. I don't think, no matter how much time you give us, I don't think he's going to fix it. Yes, we've got the bloody training bloke in now, the defensive coach in now. His visa's gone through. Yes, we have got Walt Vaz, or Volt Faze, or whatever he's flipping called, that looks like Sideshow Bob. He's now eligible to play. But that doesn't fix shit. Because Brendan's had his men here all along. And he's spent £200 million. Most of those players that played recently for Leicester beat Newcastle 5-0 3 years ago. Well, nothing's changed. Apart from the fact that Brendan's in charge. It's all Brendan. And until he says sorry that he blamed the fans... Until he says sorry for blaming the fans... I'm not going to forgive him. Not at all. Lee, with no watch along, will we get a stream at the weekend? FIFA maybe. I shall... Yeah, look, I'm not going to lie. I will be doing something Saturday because I've got kids here. I've got Sarah's friend's kids here. And they are friends with James. So they're going to be running around the house like mental. So I am going to be live. Saturday afternoon, I'm going to do something. Depends what you want me to do. That's the thing. I could do some Fall Guys. I could just do a general gaming stream. Don't have to be anything in particular. Just play a load of different stuff. I don't care. You just let me know. I could do a flipping roulette and let the roulette pick. You know, I could do retro, current, whatever. It is a pretty good stuff. It is pretty good. Someone yesterday took the I were the Queen dot. Someone yesterday took the... I don't know what he means there. Is it strange Brighton wanted Nottingham Forest manager? I think it's strange that Chelsea wanted Brighton's manager. Because he's not proven himself. It's an odd one. I think that's an odd one. Because going on the standard of like Bournemouth, for example, over the last sort of like... Except for when they got relegated recently. Eddie Howe did a phenomenal job at Bournemouth with a string-tight budget. I'm surprised he didn't get more of a chance with a big side before obviously Newcastle got bought out. I'm very surprised that Chelsea have gone with Potter. I am surprised. Definitely. CM Lee Chappy. Yes. You've just come back from school. Did you have a good day? That's the question. Well, we can all rest easy. We won't lose this weekend. General gaming streaming sounds good. I could do that. I don't mind. John Conway in the chat as well. Hope you're well, my man. Ian in the chat. MBT also here. There's a few of you here. Ash is here too. Okay. Let's see what else is going on in the world of Twitter. Is the boxing cancelled? Is the boxing cancelled? Just bear with. I think it is. Yep. All boxing's been cancelled as well. Everything's been cancelled. I get it. Oh yeah, did you see my tweet earlier? Please tell me you see my tweet earlier. Pubs open, works open, dentists open, doctors open, schools open, DMs open, Astrid Wets open, football closed. You can follow me. I'm sorry. You can follow me if you want. All my socials are in the video. I don't know. It's a fucking strange one, isn't it? Let's see what Leicester City. Let's what people are talking about Leicester. We've no football for a few weeks. Maybe give us some time to regroup and kickstart our season. Could be great time to bring in new management too, says Will. I generally think Rodgers can turn it around. Probably depends entirely on how good Fars is, but the club clearly aren't going to sack him, so we might as well get him back. I think we just need to get rid. I really do. Really do. Really need to get rid. Yeah, let's get your chats back on screen. Rugby ain't been cancelled. Oh, damn! So rugby's still going. So again, I don't understand. I don't understand. We need football. I need football. We all breathe football. It all keeps us ticking over. Some people more than others. Yeah. Women's boxing is off, yeah. Time to head to the MLS. Yeah, of course. Oh, not all football's gone, but the football that we care about is English football. We could watch Spanish. We could do that. I don't want to. We could do that. We could watch Bayern Munich, maybe. I don't know. Let's have a look at the fixtures across the world of football. Let's have a gander at what we've got tomorrow. Let's have a look. Let's get this back up on here. Let's have a look. Tomorrow, postpone. So at 4:00, Paris PSG versus Brests. PSG versus Brests. Got breasts on the head, breasts on the mind. Italy football, Italian football, Napoli. I could do a watch along on one of them. Don't want to. Bayern Munich is a shout. Half two. Bayern Stuttgart. That's a shout. Scottish football's even gone as well out the window. Barca on half 5. That's too late. I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Should Walt Fies play? Couldn't he help maybe? Well, we're not going to play shit now, are we? Because it's all gone. All gone, mate. All gone. Games in Europe. Yeah, we're just saying that. Lee, are you into British wrestling? Any indie promotions? I sometimes watch a bit of Ring of Honor, but that's been bought out by Tony Khan for AEW's, Tony Khan. Sometimes watch Impact if I can be asked, because it's not great. Once in a blue moon, I'll watch the new wrestling Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I watch if I can. I mainly watch the WWE and AEW. That's it. I watch Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite, and the pay-per-views. That's it. But if I get a chance, or if I hear that there's been a banging match like Will Ospreay or something, I'll watch that. Or if there's been some, a big title defense somewhere, something's happened like at GCW, I'll watch the pay-per-view main event or something. But that is it. I don't really watch ICW or anything like that, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. But, I'd love to make wrestling content, to be fair, but I just ain't got the time. Because me and my graphics, I could make anything. Imagine I could make a fake, like I could literally do this. I could do like a fake backdrop of some sort of wrestling event, and and do wrestling content, I could easily do that. But yeah, at least Leicester won't ruin my weekend by losing. She's triggered me. He's triggered me even. Josh, losing. Who's losing? Yeah. New set piece coach is in. Yes. Yes. You're right, mate. Does that mean you can watch alone for international breaks after 2 weeks? Does that mean you can watch along for international breaks after 2 weeks? I believe so. We could do. Your guess is as good as mine, bro. Your guess is as good as mine, dude. That was a class tweet. It was a banger. Tuchel never tweet 3-4-2-1 versus almost all opponents, which contributed 2 irregular performances from his time. Who had no trophy expectations, and I can see Tuchel getting your club back on track. It'd be nice to pull him in. I don't think we're gonna, but it would be nice to pull him in. That would be nice. And wouldn't it be ironic that Fofana leaves to go to Chelsea under Tuchel, and Tuchel comes to Leicester, and Brendan ends up going to Chelsea? Obviously, it's not going to happen now, but at the time, it was like that would have been the icing on the cake. Do you remember this celebration? I'm sure it's on an old football game where all the players line up like this after someone scores. There's about 6 of them, and they will do this. Was it FIFA like 96 or something? What game was it? They're all like this. I think it's ISS. Might have been ISS. Surely all sporting events have been cancelled. Yeah, Hannah, they're all... I think, apart from the rugby, according to the chat, F1 might still be on. Maybe. We had a cup final somewhere, it's been cancelled. Everyone dies. I don't understand this. Not everyone, though, is it? It's the Queen. I know, I get it, but it's the Queen. She's like, outside of the media world and football, some movie stars and stuff, she's like one of the most famous people in the world. She's the fucking Queen. But yeah, I still don't understand why all sporting events needed to sort of... I get it, but I don't. I'm in 2 minds. Like, they should have just maybe cancelled today, not the whole weekend. What do you think? Do you think all sporting events should have been sacked off? Hang on. Let's do a poll. Do you think all sport should have been cancelled? Let's just see. Darlington is off. Yeah, of course it is. They're all off. I like breasts. Who doesn't, mate? Who doesn't? Breast is breast. Breast is best. I got it right the first time. Leipzig versus Dortmund is a shout. Yeah. All UK games are off. Does that mean Champions League's still going to be on midweek next week? And Europa? Or not? Let's watch Atalanta so we can cry when Lookman does well. I don't think I could do that, to be honest with you. Lucky Dip Football. Yeah, we could do Lucky Dip Football. That's an interesting YouTube channel name, that. Lucky Dip Football. Lucky Dip Football. You do a roulette of what team you support that week. You have to buy every shirt from every... You have to have 72 shirts. Or is it 92? English clubs. Interesting. Who's the hottest female wrestler? Sasha Banks. Obviously, I like me black girls. You know I do. And that's not racist. That's legit. I heard the football could be off for a while too, until after the funeral. Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could be. It could be. I can't see next week's games going ahead now either. No. My mum, who's a United fan, thought I was over my head being annoyed over the postponement. Am I at a wrong here? I don't think you're at a wrong, mate. I think we're all in the same sort of boat. We're all a bit in the middle, you know. What about F1? Yeah, I don't actually know if F1's there or not. I have no idea. I've not checked it. Going to be a fixture problem after the World Cup. It's going to be a fixture problem before the World Cup. Didn't they weren't they squeezing these fixtures in for the World Cup? If I'm right. League stream a game from another league. Could do. Can they not change their mind to get football back, says Hassan. And everyone smashed the likes. T-Boys, it's an old FIFA. I knew it was. I knew it. It's Brazil 94. It is. Brazil, Italy 94. It was. Who scored it? Romario. I'm making that up. Del Piero. Was that the World Cup in America? Where I think it blasts over the bar. Bearing in mind I'm about 7 at the time. I'm sure someone ruins it over the bar. Is it Del Piero? Inzaghi? I genuinely can't. I've got flashbacks. Flashback FM. That's GTA 3 for all you nerds. Queen was 96. She was indeed. Life goes on, says Martin. It does benefit the Arsenal team, not the fans. It benefits. There's a lot of teams that are going to benefit from this little break. Champions League will be on. Okay, I see what you've done with the punk tee, cheeky chappy. Yeah. Come on now, Lee. Should have. Indeed. Yeah. I know. Who you got next? Well, there's only one man that's got to be in the chat. We all know who it is. It's Forest. Welcome to the show. That there, guys, if you don't know, is probably the best and only that I know of Nottingham Forest fan channel. Go and check out Dor. He does some banging content. To be fair, he does what I don't do, which is vlogs, because I don't like doing vlogs. I just don't. It's not my thing. And in the Leicester fan base, it attracts toxicity towards you, so I don't do it. But he does it with his pals, I think, and stuff. So that's cool. But it looks like Leicester's next fixture will be the 3rd of October, I think. Is it 8 o'clock? Kick-off against Forest. So that's going to be a very, very interesting fixture. Both bottom of the table, sort of. Both as shit as each other at the minute too. Probably as being the worse off. But yeah, go and check out Dor, because he's a nice guy, and he puts the work in as well. And that's what I respect, people that put the work in on YouTube. So go and check out Dor's content. I know if you're Leicester fans you don't want to, but seriously, it's good for the rivalry to do it. You can give him some shit, can't you? And he gets the views. It works in both ways. You get to rip him, he gets the views. We're all winners. Chicken dinner. 92, I think, says Brian. Yeah, there you go. Alexa Bliss all day long, Lee. Yeah. Chappy likes them like his coffee. I don't do coffee. So you got me wrong there, but I do tea with no milk. We do like a bit of black tea. Lee, let's have a poll for tomorrow's stream if you don't mind. Lee, let's have a poll for tomorrow's stream if you don't mind. Well, 76% of you have said that you think all sports should not have been cancelled. But tomorrow's stream is going to be difficult. So we'll do tomorrow's stream. We'll do watch along of Europe footy, gaming in general, watch along of Europe footy, gaming in general, FIFA content, or something else. Go. Do you stream GTA at all? See, I could do that too. I could do that as well. I've got everything on this PC. I have everything. Majority of football fans, I could have done Red Dead. I could have done anything, to be fair. I just don't do it. I should do, but I don't. At least the UEFA games ain't cancelled. That's alright if you're in UEFA. That's alright if you finished in the top 6, Jay. For the rest of us mugs that are at the bottom of the league, doesn't really mean anything. 90s Trish Stratus is the woman. GOAT, hands down, no arguments. See. Geordie's know best. Could be a TV programme, that. Stacey Keebler as well. She got legs. Legs to her armpits, that girl. Roberto Baggio. Del Piero. Who the fuck's Del Piero? Roberto Baggio. I was close. It's like Inzaghi. I was 7. So, yeah, it was a long time ago. Mr. Penn, yes. Did. Am I saying that 1994 World Cup, if I remember right, the opening ceremony of that, there was goals that physically fell and collapsed in on themselves because it was the Yanks that hosted it, right? They made this ridiculous big show, and I'm sure some goals folded in themselves. And like, I'm guessing here, was it like Tina Turner singing or some shit? I genuinely can't remember. I was a kid, but big YouTuber Door on Tour was on my channel. Yeah, Door's the man. Yeah. He's had a scrap with the EVPs, isn't he? The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. It's all gone to pot. Not quite sure. I don't even think he'll be back on. Have you seen the footage of the AEW game, by the way? Wow. I know you guys are quite young, so you probably won't remember WWF No Mercy on the N64 in the year 2000. Yes, that's right. That was an actual year. It's not just a part of a song, although that's 3000. Busted 3000. Yeah, it's not 2000. I got my year wrong, but still, the year 2000 was a thing. There was something before 20000, and probably still the best wrestling game ever to this day. Even now, graphically not, but gameplay wise, you will not compete with it at all. And they've gone back to those developers, AKI and THQ. They put them together, and they are making what I can only describe as WWF No Mercy's baby's child. It's the second coming of No Mercy, and I can't wait for it. And Punk's on the bloody on the front of the fucking box art on that, so clearly that's going to change. Sasha Banks is fit, but she's married. You ruined my day, Jamie Day. Ruined my day. May not like it, but I don't make the cancelling events is a worldwide tradition. Yeah. Do GTA stream, please, for next week. Well, the Queen has done wonders. I mean, I'd like to get into one of them private servers where they play like a modded game where you almost have to play as someone, you have to play as a mechanic or a policeman, or you have to live in the world. It's almost like simmed sort of thing. It's amazing what they do on those servers. I'd love to get into one of them, but I have no idea who you speak to and how the hell you get into one. Diana Ross. See, I was close. One's white, one's... I was close. I was close. The Queen has done shit all for us apart from spend our, not our, OUR. Massive funerals and weddings all paid by us while we have people on the streets, people using fever. There's always going to be... It's a country that's was ran by a monarchy. I don't think it's ever going to change, to be honest with you. Yes, the kind of legs that can change your life. They do go up her legs. Won't say any more. When Rodgers gets sacked, should you think Vardy should take over the Lallana for Brighton? I'd like to think so, but for some reason Vardy's never been captain material either, so I'd probably not. Probably not. The promoted team's fan sites appear good. Bournemouth back of the net, I think, is really fun and creative, says Robbie D. Yeah, there's loads of channels out there. There's loads of channels out there that are decent, to be fair. I can see CM Punk going back to WWE if I fired from it. I don't think so. He don't get on with Triple H at all in the slightest bit, and Triple H is head of creative now. He's head of everything. Head of booking, head of creative, He's literally the CEO, basically. He may as well be. He is the man. I don't think that's going to happen. But then again, money talks. Business is business, and what's good for business is is good for us. So maybe. Do you remember saying Undertaker? Do you remember saying Undertaker? I don't know what you mean by that, Rennie. You have to come back out. It's called GTA RP. Yeah, roleplay. That's right. I'd love to know how to get into it. How you get in. People say Cody Rhodes would never go back to do, but no. So here's my take on Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes got to a point where he was basically doing a Gold Dust knockoff gimmick, which weren't working. Stardust. It was cringe, and he knew he was better than this, but he wanted to get away from that Gold Dust stuff because that's what's kept Dustin Rhodes to that level. He'll always be known as Gold Dust, and you never get rid of it. So he had to move on quick. Now, for me, what Cody wanted to do was prove to Vince McMahon that he's more than a mid-card, irrelevant wrestler. He went to Japan, created a character, the American Nightmare. Built up a great relationship with the Young Bucks, Kenny, Bullet Club, you name it. Then created the actual competition that's actually competed with something the WWE's done. Because TNA Impact did not compete with the WWE. They tried to move to Monday Night. They tried to compete. They failed miserably. They got Bischoff in. They got Hogan in. They got all of the stupid main event mafia in. You name it. And it fell on its arse. TNA fell, and now it's just called Impact. And it's, to be honest with you, it's not relevant at all. AEW, on the other hand, competed with their development territory called NXT, and they, to be fair, they destroyed it, forced Vince McMahon to obliterate NXT into this Nickelodeon-looking 2.0 show. And for me, Cody proving that building that company up, building his character, that he was far bigger, and now he's gone back with a big money contract, his own bus, the list goes on. Yes, he ripped his pec, fair play to the guy, still wrestled Seth Rollins, amazing match by the way, with a ripped pec. Imagine doing that with a ripped pec. But the point is, he proved them that, look, I am my father's legacy or more. I think he will eventually become WWE champ. I should do a wrestling show, right? Tell me in the chat I should do a wrestling show. Tell me I should. I should do, shouldn't I? I'm not a Liverpool supporter. The most compact league ever. When are the fixtures going to get? Says Charlie. Definitely not. I'm a Liverpool supporter. The most compact league ever. When are the fixtures going to get? I don't know what he means by that. You ever pre-order a game, or then you forget to actually install it? Now you're waiting impatiently to download it, but it's very slow. Mate, when I pre-ordered games, I had to get onto the bus to go into town to go and pick the game up from the store. With a pre-order slip. Yeah. After All Out match, I never called him Goldust ever again. Is that the one that you where he actually fought his brother, Dustin? Brother versus brother? Because that was one of his best matches. Dustin Rhodes, I'm talking about. By far. When we had Under in the team. Yes. Dun. Yeah, we was playing in those days on the channel. We was playing. TNA fell after 2010, or when they actually promoted the fact that they were the biggest alternative, but they didn't want to become an alternative. They wanted to be complete rival, and they fell on their ass. Exactly, mate. 100% on the old wrestling channel. Do you remember that? The Wrestling Network. That was a thing once on Sky. You should do a WWE show. I should just definitely do a wrestling show, because I do talk a lot about it. Should Brendan Rodgers be sacked? I do think he should go. Right, look, guys, I am running out of time. I'm going to see what the poll says for tomorrow. A watch along of European footy. Fucking hell. I don't think. Watch along of European footy. God, is that what you want? Alright, I'll speak to Winks. See if we can get some sort of fun made. I don't know what, but it will do shit views though. boys. It really will do shit. I'm telling you now. At least with gaming, I'll actually enjoy myself. I've got no real interest in watching the Bundesliga. I'll be honest, but that's what you guys are wanting. 41%. Shit. Damn. FIFA content second, though, running up with 32. I'll speak to Winks. To get on the RP server can be a bitch example of a 3,000 word essay and why your characters should be allowed in the city, says Paul. That's what I mean. I just want to say, look, I'm Lee Chappy. I do a YouTube channel of decent subs. Let me in, and I'll do some content on it. But I don't think it works out, does it? I am sick of Roman Reigns being champ for 2 years. Braun Strowman Braun Strowman coming back after his Create Your Narrative wrestling company that he made. Mate, on his debut, he's tripped over. He's fell on his ass. I know it's an accident, but it was almost as bad as what's his face not too long back. Who went under the ring. Oh God. Tyson Fury. Oh God. Why can't I remember the bloke's name? You know when you have a memory lapse? No, I give up. God, I give up. What's his name? No, I can't remember. I can't believe that football. It's not over. It's just for the weekend. Fall Guys. Play some Fall Guys. FIFA, says John. Big up. NS. How are you, Nippon? All right. Renee says GTA 3. The Monitor worst start to wrestling history. Oh, it was. It was a bad start to a comeback, that. I am no royalist, but May the Queen, rest in peace, seems a really nice person, princess. To be fair, I watched a video of her, and she didn't even have to be queen, because her dad weren't supposed to be king. Just the way it kind of went. And then her dad dies at a younger age, and she gets made queen at 20. Was it ridiculous age, wasn't it? 20 something, wasn't it? I mean, 26, wasn't it? I mean, yeah. Fair play to her. Went through the World War, got bombed at the palace. I think she was a nurse or something as well during the World War. She did a lot, really. And then she was queen till 96. Actually, queen. She's working till she was 96. I know it's working. It's not the same as working as the working classes is. But you know what I mean. When you have a memory lapse, it means you are stuck between two dimensions. Well, maybe, just maybe, that's what this is. Maybe Chappy is streaming from a different dimension. Maybe the real Chappy is just finishing his post round and picking the kids up from school. Maybe this is a different dimension right now. That's probably that's it. That's what it is. And it was Titus O'Neil, by the way. See, I'm back. I am back. FIFA content would be good, says Jamie. Lee, what did you actually want to do? I don't mind. I don't do. I just. I don't know. Watch on European football. It's a bit shit, isn't it? No one's interested in European football. Like if you, I can't say I ever sit down and watch the Bundesliga or the French league or anything else. I only ever watch them when it's the Champions League and the Europa. That's it. I don't sit down and watch European football. I just don't. I don't even watch Championship football. So, mind you, I might have to next year. Yeah. There you go. Lee, it was Titus O'Neil. Boom! Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, I'm off. Thank you all. I shall see you all very, very soon. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't know what I'm doing. We'll see in a bit. Play the game we are going to miss. Play the game we're going to miss on FIFA. Leicester Villa. Could do that. What? Just do what you want to do, mate. I might do what MBT said. Serie A has been this year as well. I might even clickbait it. Watch along. Watch along. Yeah. Clickbait it. Premier League watch along. FIFA. Interesting. Minute silence before the games, and we're good to go. Yeah, it should have been just that. Watch along of lingerie MMA. Yeah. Right. I shall see you all soon. Take care, guys. Peace out.